This is a Wild Games Production podcast.
Megaverse podcast. I am DM Vince, and I'm not sitting with
Steven playing Seran Allward.
Jakob playing the good Shep.
Geoff playing Victor Liam Brightwood.
David playing old Gnomey.
Corey playing Nova.
Rick playing Torvald.
Okay, so the recap. I believe Steven was going to do that.
Yep. All right. In our last game, we were pretty much recovering from our attempt at chasing the person who attacked the child. At the time, unfortunately, old Gnomey's armor had been abandoned, and he was covered in grime, so we had to spend a little time while he went and recovered that. No further clues were gleaned, but at least he got his clothes back before he had to run through town. You'd be surprised how much long that took. Anyway, we did go back to the guild hall, where we met back up with Shep, who actually explained to us a little bit more about what's going on as far as key members of this town, like in leadership. They are possible cultists, if not having all been replaced. We did more investigating throughout the town. The party was split. Nova, Seran, and Shep went to go investigate the incident where they met the captain of the guards. Unfortunately, it seems that he also may be one of the cultists, as he was kind of caught in lies, stating that the child was attacked by a giant fox, and it wasn't so subtly hinted that he was coaching one of his guards to go with that story, a guard named John. And on the other end, we had our lords, Torvald and Lee, went to speak with a bartender to try and glean some information because the guild was closed during this time. Unfortunately, not much came of that. But old Gnomey, pretty much having to fix up his wounds that he got somehow, Lord Lee, went to the healer where he saw the child had been bitten. And oddly enough, the healer is, collaborating with the guards, stating that it was a fox bite, but anybody who saw the wound, it doesn't seem to match. It looks like a fox, but not the size that was determined, which is weird. I think old Gnomey said it looked like a human bite, but when Nova investigated, it looked like a fox bite. I don't know if that was just difference in medicine checks or what.
I think she was
noted that.
lying.
Yeah. Either way, old Gnomey had to stay overnight for his injuries so the ointment would work. Nova and Seran decided that they were going to do guards rotations. Seran took first watch. He went in and found out that old Gnomey was actually in there. None of them were aware of that at the time. They compared notes, and Seran noted that something was off with old Gnomey as he was perspiring and looking a little worse for wear. After a quick medicine check, we found out that he actually has a paralyzing ointment on himself that's triggered through perspiration, and the other medicine that he had on him is causing him to perspire. We heard a noise coming from the room, knowing that the healer was coming back, so we both hid in one on his bed and Seran hid under the bed. And there was a whole creepy thing where the healer was just standing over him all, creepy-like. Trying to think of a better word for that.
Menacingly.
That's actually pretty good. Menacingly. And that's kind of where we ended it. She started walking away, and that was the end of the session.
Wait, did you mention the evil sweating /
He just did.
not sweating poultice?
He did.
Yeah.
Way to pay attention, Corey.
Yeah, Corey.
I heard it, but then I didn't hear it.
No, I mentioned the perspiration.
Minus 50, Corey.
It's not minus 50.
Minus 50.
It's
Let
just
him
you get to
finish.
berate. The punishment is you get to berate me. That's what it is.
So, like we do all the
Now
time.
it's arguing during the recap.
Yes, that's how it works. 25 experience points for Steven.
Minus
Yeah.
75 for Corey.
I think
seems kinda
life
steep.
has already knocked Corey down enough. That's fine.
Yeah. Thank you.
And we're all here to help it.
Corey will soon find.
Hopefully that was
find out.
relatively accurate.
That's right.
Yeah, but it was generally
Accurate enough to
good.
get to 25.
Did a good job, Stephen. Thank you.
Yeah, you did better than I would have. I would have had far fewer words.
And you would have got far fewer experience points.
No, you would have been begrudgingly like, fine, 25, whatever. And,
I still got 1,000 to go before I see that level 2, so
wow.
Ooh.
Wow,
That's
really? Whew.
it's like 2,500 for paladins.
Oh yeah, that's right. You got the big.
Yeah. You got more. You have to get more than me, and I still have to get a crap ton. All right.
All right, so
Anyway.
we left off that she just closed the curtain after you saw her menacingly staring at you. And you hear shuffling of some feet, and then it just goes silent.
Not shuffling like back into her room or anything. Like she'd still be in the area.
I mean, can you really determine the shuffling? I mean, you don't really know where it's going.
The sense of direction skill.
Yeah, you can
Huh?
just kind of know. You can hear where sound is coming from around you, and you can tell.
Yeah.
Oh, it's moving
Yeah.
from my right to my left, further, closer.
There's an echo in this medical
Oh,
area.
right up the butthole.
The steps went further away. Yes.
I guess we just wait until, she goes back into her bedchamber again.
What
The
you hear
two
more
dudes-
shuffling? You hear more shuffling of feet, and then she's like, "Oh well, it's time to close the clinic for the night. If anyone needs me, I will be in my chambers for the evening." And you hear like the bolt lock on the door go on, like here.
Like the front door.
Yeah,
bolt
like the
or
door that
her
people would just
bedroom?
the door that people would come through when they need help.
I
Okay.
get out of my hiding spot and I give another cursory glance over at old Gnome. Does it look like he's sweating worse now?
Yeah, he's yeah. In fact, David, give me another saving throw. You're at -6.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
Just want to get rid of that bonus, huh?
Right.
Well, it gets worse. So
Well, I'm still good. 17.
okay, that's fine. But you're feeling very groggy, David. Like you're like like you're almost like you're drunk at this point,
Okay.
but you're not drunk.
But luckily, you're no longer insane.
No, you're still insane too.
Still insane a little bit. All right.
Great.
Drunk and
It's always
insane. There we go.
All right. With
Fun.
my medical skills, is there anything I can use to counteract some of this, or at least help mitigate it?
You can go looking around, and I can give you a percentile roll to take a look. That would be the second number, because it'd be kind of a treatment type situation.
All right.
You have to be very quiet, so you're going to be getting a little bit of a negative on that.
So I just roll a prowl first, then, or
Yeah, let's do that instead of giving you the negative. Roll a prowl first, because you want to be quiet. Let's be fair that way.
oh, just barely over. I got a 44. So
Okay.
I'm not.
Oh, you throws a glass bottle against the wall.
I was thinking
Yeah.
more like
He
full
just goes,
springs or
"Oh, I don't need this." Yeah, exactly. No, you as you're walking around and you're being very careful, you hit a board and you hear a noise like that. And you just, kind of do one of those breathe in, breathe out, like, ah, shit.
Time is it?
Midnight.
Like close to 1 probably by now.
All right, I just kind of hold my breath and perk my ears up to see if I hear any shuffling from the room over.
Nothing.
Then I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing and look through see if there's any medicine supplies or anything that I can get together that might be able to counteract at least part of that, or at least maybe give some stamina boost to my buddy here.
Okay. Go ahead and give that doctor roll now that we were talking about. The second number we're looking at.
That's the higher number.
Yeah. Because it's treatment at this point.
And that's actually not terrible.
Yeah.
That's also, well, no, it's a 33 this time.
All right. You are looking around, and you do find some things that you can give him to relieve some of the symptoms that he's having. And it should clear it up within generally, an hour.
All right, I'll mix
How
that together
long,
real quick,
Vince?
and I'll be meticulous in
An
making
hour.
sure that I clean the station. like I guess the workbench or whatever it is she uses. I'm gonna make sure it not so. I'm gonna make as much as I can that it's not obvious somebody had thrown together a potion real quick or something. And then I'm going to give it to old Gnome. Take this immediately, and keep watch over the child. I'm going to stay in guard
Before
outside.
you do that, hold on.
Oh, okay. I'm
didn't-
sorry. That was the whole game plan.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to say something else before I was listening to you. Sorry. As you're mixing the chemicals, give me a check, please. A D20 check.
Okay, D20.
This is just a straight roll because of the way it is. This is the way it is.
15.
15? Okay. As you're mixing the chemicals, Stephen, you get this horrified feeling going across your body, down your spine. It just gives you one of those, like a shiver type thing.
Like a Sixth Sense shiver? Like something bad's about to happen?
Yeah. Very much so.
All right.
As you're finishing it up, you get this really strong feeling, and you're just like, you ever get that feeling that someone's looking directly at you?
Yeah. Like across a room or something?
More like up.
Has
More
it been
like
about
up?
an hour?
What was that, Corey?
Has it been about an hour? Am I? It's like at some point I'm going to come relieve Seran. Has it been?
God
that
dang it,
time
let me
yet?
have my scene, Corey.
Yeah,
Well, no.
Jesus.
Yeah, Corey, shut up.
As if someone is like as if above you.
Oh.
All right, just because you made it sound like that, I am going to look around the room, including up on the ceiling, just in case.
You look around the room, you don't see anything, and then you give that old look up, and you see this giant spider on top of the ceiling, looking directly at you, lowering really slowly.
He didn't hear tap dancing?
No, the spiders don't tap dance.
Gnome, eventually.
So
Okay, well then,
this spider,
yeah,
you've never seen a spider of this size, so it's kind of like a horror factor for you. So give me another D20 roll, straight roll.
The stat we have, isn't it? The horror factor.
14 this time, so one lower.
Okay. You are frozen for the moment. You just kind of like pause. David, what are you doing during this whole time?
Sleeping.
Yeah, I'm just laying there, just. Come on, Seran. Oh, golly, I'm not feeling too good over here anymore. Oh, she's doing a number on me with this poultice. Oh,
Okay. So let's roll.
I'm waiting on him to administer.
Let's roll an initiative here, Stephen. We're gonna go for the highest number, but you're at a -2 on your roll for a D6.
-2, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so nat 16 would bring it down to another 14.
D6. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you said roll D20.
No.
Okay.
I said this will be a D6. You're at -2.
Okay, so that's a 3. -2 is a 1.
All right. So the spider is going first because I rolled a 3, and she latches onto you to give you a nice little bite. You can try to dodge. You cannot parry a spider bite,
She loves you.
and
Yeah.
you need to beat a 15,
All right.
which allows you just basically to roll out of the way, but it's considered a dodge, not a parry.
Little kiss.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Nat 19 plus 4, so I dodged.
Oh, did I mention it was -19 to the roll? Sorry.
I still rolled a 4.
So basically, the spider pounces down, and at the last second, you get this burst of will, and you roll to the side towards where old Gnomey is, and it's your turn.
I kind of hand the concoction to him briefly as I'm unsheathing my sword with my right hand. So left hand, hands potion, right hand, unsheath sword. Gnomey adrenaline would be great right about now, and I'm going to charge the spider.
What for?
Open your eyes.
You might
They
be-
are,
you
but I'm
would've
behind a
heard.
curtain.
I'm changing back here, eh?
Go ahead, Steve. Roll your charge. I mean, I assume you put the potion on the table that was right next to him. So
Yeah. Okay. 18 to hit.
you hit.
There we go. 18 damage.
I'll let you describe how you attack the spider, please. By all means, descriptive.
All right, so the spider literally, did it leap down or kind of like descend? Like it was going slow, and then when it saw that I spotted it, it just like lunged at me, and then I rolled out of the way?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. So once I did that roll, dropped the potion on the table, unsheath the sword, I just lunge forward in one motion and bring the sword kind of an upward slice right through the center of it between its mandible fangs and just slash. Does that kill it, or is it still definitely
How much damage did you do?
18?
Okay. The spider burst into mist and you're... That's gone.
What you laughing about over there, Seran?
Somebody just cast a spell. Take the damn potion. That thing
Alrighty.
probably would have killed you.
What's all that noise out there? You hear shuffling and movement.
Take the potion, hide it. And then I leave the room.
You unbolt the door.
Loudly.
Loudly.
Oh, I thought she bolted. No, I thought she bolted her private chamber. I didn't
No.
know she bolted the clinic.
No,
room.
David.
Oh, she
David
bolted the
asked
clinic.
that because I specifically said she bolted the door where people come in through the clinic, the main door. So you unbolted that door and you left.
Okay.
She comes walking into the room. David, I assume you hid the potion.
I downed it and then.
I was gonna
just
say,
hit the
yeah.
vial.
Okay, you downed it. She comes over and she checks on the boy and she looks at you and she says, "Oh, well, I assume you're laying down, pretending to be asleep."
No, I'll have set up. So-
No, you're awake. Did you need something? I heard a loud smashing noise.
Oh, I just tried to. I wasn't feeling too well, so I was trying to just kind of walk around a bit, but I got a little woozy, stumbled, and came to lay back down. You were right about this poultice. It's a doozy.
Ah, yeah, you should not have got up. Here, let me lay you back down.
Go on.
Let me tuck you back in.
Go on.
Oh, thank you. Could you fluff my pillow?
She does. And she's like, I'm going to get you a cup of water, and I'm going to leave it right here next to your bed in case you need to get up so you don't have to get up again. If you
thank
do need to get up, please call me and I will assist you. And she goes over to the water trough and bloop, puts a little cup of water.
Water trough.
Yeah, she has a little water trough. She opens up the fridge and gets an Avion water for him and says, "Here you go."
That's more like it.
Some ice cubes too.
Yeah, would you like some ice cream?
Yeah.
And she puts the water next to you and she says, "You probably will need this. You do get dehydrated from the medication." And then she says, "Good night," and she closes the curtain.
Oh, as long as you didn't take another potion, you won't die tonight. Closes the curtain.
Hopefully nobody tried to give you some antidote tonight. She shuffles.
That-
She shuffles away, and then she stops. And she says, And then she just keeps shuffling along.
The music in her head changed.
Why do I keep hearing this Rick character?
Keep shuffling.
She's Rick rolling herself.
As soon as I left the room,
Yes.
I don't know the range of some spells, but so I'm going to assume this is something close by. Is there anybody in the hallway or anything?
No.
Do I see anybody?
No. And in fact, you see Nova walking up the steps, coming to relieve you from duty.
Nova,
Yes,
Somebody-
Seran.
do you know about magic that can summon creatures?
Not him.
Maybe. Why? What happened?
Somebody summoned a spider in there, rather large. And old Gnomey was given it a tonic that would have paralyzed him. If I hadn't been there, the spider probably could have killed him and the boy.
Did you kill the spider?
I did, and it turned into mist.
Oh. Well, it's not a summoned spider if it turned into mist.
Is there a creature like that when slain just turns to mist?
No, not that I'm aware of, but there are spells that can make you see things. How's the boy? Is the boy okay?
I didn't check the boy. Old Gnomey's in there with him, though.
So she gave him a poison? She gave Gnome a poison?
A paralytic.
A paralytic.
I gave him an antidote of sort. It should help mitigate it so that at least he's not feeling the full effects, so he can keep a watch on the boy and still see whatever healing he's getting.
But if there's a giant spider or someone casting an illusion spell, we probably shouldn't let them stay in there.
Do you think it was the healer?
Well, if she tried to poison or tried to paralyze Gnome and there's a giant spider, yeah, it kind of seems like it's her.
I know. The only reason I'm hesitating on that is I don't know if the medicine that's treating him was part of the paralytic or if it was just bad circumstance.
She's very shady, so
Why?
I think
How
maybe
is
we
she
should take
shady?
both of them. We should sneak in, take the child and old Gnome and get the hell out. That's my
Once
plan.
Here's a question.
Alright.
once Rue goes away, I want to go to sneak to the door and kind of open it up to.
Yeah,
He didn't rebolt it.
talk
It's
to them.
still
it's still unlocked, and she shuffled into her room, and then you heard,
I agree. I'm
Well, out
just
of-
not thinking clearly with everything going on. I haven't rested yet. Let's
Out
get
of-
old Gnomey and the boy out of
you're
there.
not there. You can't say anything.
Out of character.
You're not there.
I know, but thing is, wouldn't these two, with their medical knowledge, know, like,
You can't
that be a
add to the
normal
scene.
procedure?
You're not here. You can't add to the scene.
okay.
Only the
With our
characters
combined
involved
medical
can do
knowledge.
that. Yeah, only the people at the
Let's-
scene can do out of character and in character. You can't add to it.
All right, now that there's actually been an attack, you're right. Let's just get them out
yeah.
of there.
No, there's been an attack. We got to get him out. It's not safe. So we will sneak in.
As you guys are conversing in the hallway, you see the door open slightly, and you see Gnomey's face by the door. Go ahead, David. You were gonna do.
Oh, hey, you guys. She went back to bed. So I suggest one of y'all come sleep under my bed. Well, not sleep, but stay on watch under there in case I pass out.
Or we grab you and the child and we leave.
Yeah, we're going to grab you two and leave. This is not a safe area from what Seran just told me.
I think as long as one of y'all are here, I think we'll be fine. It could play our hand if we just suddenly, vamoose.
And the guard captain knows the child's here. And if he comes back and sees it missing,
Yes, but we need to protect them, keep him safe.
Yes. Yeah,
can't
that's why
really
you're
do
gonna
that
be in
here.
here. Why not? Seran just did. All on his lonesome.
All right. We will
Combine
both
with
stay
me.
here.
I got some fisticuffs I can do.
no,
Okay.
I'm going with Nova on this and we're talking too much. Let's just get the kid, get out.
Yeah, it's too much. We go in.
I think you should
quietly,
argue for
grab
another
the
half
kid.
hour about this.
No, we go in, grab the kid, and leave.
You're
You
gonna
realize this is kidnapping, right?
It's not kidnapping. We're saving him.
Quite
No,
literally
it's
kidnapping.
it's kidnapping. It's even involving a kid.
If it's the
Yeah.
safety, if it's the safety of a child is in question, it's not kidnapping. Okay, it doesn't.
No,
It's
we
not
know-
the actual act; it's the circumstances. But stop arguing. I'm already inside.
Wait, we didn't spend 10 minutes on this, so
No, fuck this. I'm
That's
picking up
true.
the child, and walking out. We can argue as I'm walking away.
all right. So you make a ton of noise.
Oh, wait, I gotta roll my prowl.
You're all going to have to roll your prowl into the room.
Why do we all need to go in the room?
Yeah, it's just
Well,
me.
okay.
I got a 3.
I'm assuming David's leaving. Yes.
Uh,
It's not a good assumption. It's really not.
All right, so you got a 3 to go into the room.
Yeah, I got a
You go
3.
to the child's bed. You move the curtain. You see him he's sleeping. David, what are you doing? You leaving or standing there?
I'll stay here, just so that way it's not seen as, oh yeah, they totally just kidnapped this child.
Seran, where are you going to be?
I'm staying in the hall, kind of watching, keeping guard.
Okay. Corey, you pick up the child.
Mhm.
And yeah, he's, fine. And he doesn't seem to even acknowledge the fact that you picked him up.
Right. She poisoned him too.
Always assume the
So-
worst. Always assume the worst, Corey.
Because it's usually right. I'm technically a veteran adventurer. I kind of assume the worst by default. So I carefully walk out with the child.
Okay.
So negative.
Carefully
Corey.
kidnap the child.
Give me another prowl, because now you have a child. You have an extra weight on you.
Ah, God. Let's try different dice, because I don't think I'll get quite a good roll with those two again. 99.
Wow. You could have not failed any worse. As you pick up
I
the
got
child.
100.
That's what you get for switching dice.
Yeah, your dice went F you, Corey. As you pick up the child, and you're like, all right, you turn around, the child goes, and he grabs the curtain, and he pulls the curtain down, and you hear,
And
And
I
which-
fucking take off.
you hear, what's that noise? And you hear shuffling.
God, running out the door.
Okay.
Which I left open, so I don't have to open it and close it. I just
No,
run
you're
out
right.
the
You
door.
left open. David, are you running too, or are you going back to bed?
Nope, I'm going back to bed. My party was not involved in this whatsoever.
Seran?
I'm still out in the hall, making sure nobody's showing up.
I kind of whisper to Seran, like, so she doesn't hear. Act like you got knocked out.
Wait, I thought I was out in the hall and you were back in the room.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
You were. It's like a loud whisper kind of thing.
He's,
You know?
he's shouting it. He is literally, he's going to do one of those like, oh yeah, make sure you know.
She comes into the room, and she's like, oh, what's going on? She's like, oh, where's the... And she quickly goes over to your bed, David. She opens up the curtain,
I'm
and
laying down.
she looks at you.
Groggly eyes.
I'm about ready just to kill this woman and just be done
What's
with it.
all the ruckus?
It's like 2
I was
hours.
about to
dealing
ask... what's that, Steven?
It's like I'm about ready to kill
Aaron's
this
about to murder a bitch. That's what's about to happen.
She just looks at you, and she says, did you not hear what was going on? The child is now missing. I need to go get the guards. Did you not see anything?
I was sleeping. Like you said, I was trying to rest. This poultice is taking a lot out of me. I'm sweating buckets over here.
You're not.
I'm not anymore.
No, you're gone. You're
I
not
was not
really.
informed of
You're,
that, so.
you're kind of winding down off of it now, so
Okay, so I
a
was
little
sweating buckets. I'm feeling a little better, but
that's because you
No,
laid
yeah,
down like
that
I
little-
told you.
yeah. See, you're a wise lady.
Yes. She's like, well, now I need to go get the guards, and she quickly leaves the room. And are you in the hallway, Seran, or not?
Did I just see Nova running out of the hallway with a kid?
Yeah,
Yep.
running down the stairs
That's
with
me
the kid.
kidnapping a kid, yeah.
I will get to where you take him in a moment. I just want to know where Seran is at the moment, if he's there or not.
No, if I see no, yeah. Once I heard the noise, same as the old woman, I probably also fled, and I probably went to the nearest room just to go in there.
Yeah, that's my thing. The nearest just open room where nobody is, so we could just kind of hide for a second.
Okay. You hear her running down the hall, guards, and then she's like, where is that person guarding outside that Nova she doesn't know your name.
He doesn't know my name.
Yeah,
I've never told her.
sorry. That man promised from the adventurers. Can't trust these adventurers. I bet he's at the guard shack. And she runs down the stairs. And she heads over to the guard.
I'm going into her room.
Okay. What are you looking for? You see a bed, you see supplies and books and things like that.
I'm looking for anything making her look bad that says "I'm evil" written across her journal. Something like that.
You actually see an entry in the journal. I can't believe that gnome fell for it. I drugged him. I can't wait to see him die slowly. Signed
That spider
evil.
that I sent after him.
It says signed Rupert and is crossed out.
Just the pert is crossed out.
Yeah. Now you don't see anything obvious.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna search her room. Find any secret compartments or anything.
Go ahead and give me one of your searches.
56. 54. A lot of good that did.
Yeah, you don't really find anything, David.
Okay. You said there's that room. Wasn't there another room in here too?
No, that's just her.
Besides her chambers?
That's just her chamber room. Yeah, where she kept like medication and stuff that she doesn't want other people to have access to.
Okay.
And her bed, obviously.
So then, yeah, I guess I'll. Yeah, if I don't see anything, I'll go back and lay down.
Okay. Meanwhile,
Over to the kidnappers.
over to the kidnappers.
We're rescuers.
How come every time in these stories it's just awkward situations? I have no idea what to do here.
Okay, so we have to protect this kid.
So
Something is very wrong.
Geoff, Rick, Shep, you all are awakened by a woman screaming, "Guards! Guards!" Basically, everybody in the guild hall is now awake.
Yes. So
What is going on here?
Making it even harder to
hell?
get away with the child.
yes. So the only thing we can do at the moment is hide in this room.
Yes, you guys have found an empty room that was about, we'll say, 3 doors away. Nobody was in that room. It looks unoccupied. Actually, it's dusty. So
Is
it's
it
perfect.
Does it have a window to the outside?
Yeah, it does. Every room has a window to the outside.
You think we could climb down with the child real fast, make a rope out of anything here?
It's bed sheets.
No. In fact, is the child unconscious?
Yes.
Yes.
Where's the nearest bathroom? Put him in there, and we go to our rooms. At this point, it'll look like the kid just got up and walked to the restroom. That's the best we can do. Do it now. Stop arguing. We're about to get busted by every town guard here, and I don't feel like killing every man, woman, and child in this town.
We can just hide the child. He's unconscious. We can just slide him.
Put him in the lavatory.
Well, there is no
And I won't
lavatory in
leave
the
the
room, so.
Let's not argue, but let's
where's
argue.
his bucket?
What?
Where would they use the restroom then?
Outside.
Outside, yeah, pretty much.
No, they would have a chamber pot. You would know about it.
Yeah.
Chamber pot, okay, yeah.
Yeah, you can't.
There's a bathing area which would be outside.
Yeah, which is that most of your bodily function stuff happens outside.
But yeah, like Geoff said, chamber pot, so you quickly poop and throw it out the window.
Yeah.
No joke.
I'm gonna stash. You said there was like it was dusty and there was like some boxes and stuff
All
in
right,
here.
here's what we do, real quick. The boy woke up.
It's on
You had
pause,
to
Steven.
take-
You don't have to rush. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
No, everybody's putting on their armor, getting ready to come kill you.
Yeah.
You took over the watch. The boy got up, needed to use the restroom. You helped him there. If you get caught, that is what happened.
That's fine.
Sarah's like, you're on your own. Fuck you. I'm out.
Okay, so it's like
That well.
this is a child that it's like. Remember, we are good people. We have to protect this child.
Yeah, but your way is going to result in me killing other good people.
No, I was
like-
going to stash him, and we can then search for him.
Like he's a gold dagger
Kind
or
of
something.
like suggested with the whole bathroom thing.
Yes, but
No
if you
one's
stash him
getting
in the
possessive of a child.
bathroom, that's probably somewhere they'll actually check real fast. We need
Well,
to.
then they'll find him.
You'd
We
have to
don't
go
want
down the
that.
stairs or out the window to get to the bath.
Yeah,
Just toss him
Let's-
out the window.
he is unconscious. Let's put him in one of these. You said there was crates and dusty.
No. It's just
stuff.
it's just
Oh,
an
God.
unused
Yes.
room. That's all. I mean, there's like a foot locker at the bottom of the bed, and there's a bed, but you can put him under the bed or in the foot locker, I guess.
I was gonna say we can technically stuff him in the foot
You
locker.
could.
But...
He's small enough.
Oh, isn't this still an injured child with a neck
Where I
wound?
keep Will.
Totally
yes,
not a
that's-
kidnapping.
Which, by the way, I'm gonna see how he's doing. Let me roll my medical diagnosis here.
Okay.
I said what I said. I leave the room.
Yeah, he says what he says, and boom, doors closed. You're like, whoa.
I will stash him under the bed then, but I rolled a 30.
All right, so you're stashing him under the bed. He's actually just unconscious, that's all, from
Okay.
the shock of the whole situation.
Yeah.
And the medication.
Yeah, so I stash him under the bed.
Pausing you for a moment, I want to see what the other 3 party members are doing after they heard guards screaming and stuff like that.
Lord Lee would be getting
This would probably be trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
getting dressed and getting his bastard sword ready to go, heading downstairs without his armor on.
And
So you take 10 minutes.
yeah.
No, it'd be pretty close on.
Hang on, gotta strap up before I see what's going on.
Isn't that
Are
Lord
you gonna sleep
Torvald's
in your
room?
armor? Are you gonna sleep with your armor on? I don't think
No,
so.
you can't. You can't sleep with your armor.
So-
it's impossible.
He would be going downstairs before he even dons his armor.
Yeah, so you grab
His
your
sword
sword and basic padding and run downstairs.
Mhm.
Lord Torvald, you are you playing swords with young
Pretty
Will?
much.
Oh,
We've been
yeah,
up
No,
all
Will's
night.
now slipped in the foot locker. He's
no. He's not in the foot locker. Young Will curls up at the foot of the bed. No. Young Will's at the foot of the bed. He heard the alarm. He's, oh, Master Torvald, there's an emergency here. Put on your skivvies.
Put on your cookies.
wipe your chin, Will. Yeah, I get dressed to grab my
Will helps him.
axe and shield, and I'll head down the stairs.
I'll be waiting for you, hero.
As he's wiping his chin.
Oh, this gets worse and worse
It
every
does.
week.
Rick's the one that said it too. So
Kind of funny because
You
Vince
know-
actually wants to stop that.
okay, yeah. So you run down the stairs too. Partially dressed. Shep, what about you?
Mm,
He also tells Will to
he caught me right when I was taking a drink.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
All right. Anyways, yeah, I'm basically gonna throw on, my robes, and I'll grab my crossbow and come out and see what the hell's going on here.
Well, you can see Rue. She is basically running through the guild hall saying, "Guards! The child has been taken! Guards! I need help!"
Somebody took the child. All right, so I'm gonna run up to her and
Well, she's out the door at this point from your vantage point.
well, I'm gonna run after her.
Okay.
Yeah, we would all be at.
Yeah,
Lord Lee
everybody would
be running
leave the
after
house.
trying to figure out what was happening.
Interesting that nobody went to go to the room where the child was just to see, but I don't know.
Well,
No,
if
yeah.
he's gone, then
She's screaming. Everyone's gonna follow her because she's making this
Nobody-
huge ruckus.
yeah.
She's a huge distraction.
Nova came upstairs and told Lord Lee and Lord Torvald the plan.
Not this plan.
Oh, no, not
this
this plan.
plan.
Not this plan. He
This
said
is
there'd be
not
someone on
planned.
guard, so I would, Lord Lee would assume that there'd be someone there protecting the child.
This is what happens.
So
when
he's trying to
Steven's
figure out
brain
what's going
goes
on.
off and Corey takes control.
Yes.
yep.
We
Yep.
had to act fast. Couldn't wait.
And Seran, where did you go during this whole thing? When you slipped out of the room and
How far was the healer's quarters from my room?
other side of the whole place practically. You're not
Oh,
no
wow.
you're in an empty wing pretty much.
Empty wing.
Yeah, it'll take you a little while to get there, but I mean you can easily just walk that way. As if you were just getting off of duty or something.
Yeah,
Do
exactly.
we
I'm
see?
going to make my way towards where I hear the screaming woman. So it looks like I'm rushing to her.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Do we see Seran as we're rushing
Eventually.
downstairs?
Yeah, eventually you'll see him joining you.
Okay.
Well,
And-
eventually I joined too, acting like, "Where's the child?"
So the guards
Actually, you know what?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's what I would do. No. We're good. We're good.
Uh-oh. So you all follow her out of the house, the guild hall, I should say. She runs outside, the guards are at this point are right out there because everybody's screaming. And they're like, oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? The child's been kidnapped. The guard that was outside the door is nowhere to be found. Is anybody near you? And he's, no one's come to the guard shack. This whole conversation going on as you guys appear outside. And she turns around. She goes, they took the child.
They point to all of us, like the Avenger, all the Avengers that ran downstairs.
No, she's pointing at just you guys. They're responsible. And the captain of the guard goes, oh, whoa. Hold on. You're blaming these 4 people that just ran downstairs that are obviously in their, nighttime gear, stole the child. She's like, yes, they promised they'd have someone outside protecting. He goes, really? Well, I don't think it's their responsibility. It is ours. You should have asked us, not them, for one. So they have no responsibility to sit out there and guard anything. And you guys are like, oh. And she's like, well, somebody stole the child. And he's like, let me check the situation out. And he takes guard John, and they head up the steps to the room. And guards, he tells the rest of the guards, there's about 6 of them here, make sure nobody leaves the scene. Yes, sir. And he takes guard John and he heads upstairs.
Guard John.
I just a random name I picked, and I'll figure whatever. I'll just keep using it.
Guard Steve.
That was the other guy. Leave him alone.
Guards of the guards.
Seran, what's going on?
I look around. Is there any other guild members or any guards nearby?
Yeah,
Probably
there's
all around.
Yeah, there's lots of
I was
people
going to say
around.
there's
Here.
lots of people around.
Asking me what's going on. A woman screaming.
Isn't that the guild mage?
She's the healer. Yes.
Okay, what happened? You guys were guarding up there, right?
Can I stab Lord Lee just
Yeah,
straight through the throat?
Yeah, roll D20.
Stupid ass motherfucker! I just said there are guards around, and you're saying, weren't you just?
No, you
right
said you were looking around. You didn't say anything about you
I
saying that.
stab you.
What is your roll for a throat stab?
Kill this motherfucker.
I just say, "Oh, Lord Lee, hey, would you come up to my room? I have something I need to show you."
And we'll.
I just realized what Lord Lee said out loud, and I tried to interrupt, hoping that nobody heard that.
Let me just roll some rolls. Okay. Nobody seems to be looking at you or noticing. I mean, there's people around you, but everybody's like, rah, 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 what's going on? We'll find the child,
Yeah, there'd probably be a lot of rabble going on.
Yeah, a lot of rabble.
Yes.
I rolled a 17 on that throat stab. By the way.
That's success.
That is a success. That would go directly to Jeff's Lord Lee's hit points. So
Yes.
sorry, Jeff.
All
If it happened, it happened, but it didn't happen. So
I mean,
don't
if
worry.
it did, it didn't happen. Okay.
No, he was kidding. He's not. Well,
Yeah, I'm not gonna just it's like you already ratted me out. Now I'm just gonna murder you in front of everyone.
No, it's
I mean, you
Well-
could.
So yeah, maybe we should go search for the child. I suggest to the group.
Good idea.
Sarah did looking at me weird. I know this.
duh.
Lord Lee's looking at you weird too. He's not saying
Go
anything, but
upstairs and put my armor on.
All right. So let's. It's like I take the group a little further. Inside. Can we find like a room where there is nobody?
That would be the main area now because there's really nobody in there. Everybody's outside.
Yeah, I'll take them in there, and I will tell them what happened.
I said, well, is he trying to take us away? It's like, Nova. I mean, I can't. Lord Lee kind of mumbles like, we can't leave the area. The guards are watching.
We can go inside the guild.
We're
That's
actively
not
looking.
leaving the area. Come on, let's go help look for the kid. I say loudly so that they can hear.
You guys do
Lord-
notice a guard watching you.
That's why I said loudly, come on, let's go help look for the kid. And I turn and start walking.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
No, you stay right here.
We can't help?
Everybody was told by the captain of the guard to stay here right now.
And you are...
Guard Steve.
Okay, this is Steve. I'm just checking.
With pink armor on.
Yeah, he was just. I said it was a guard watching you.
Okay.
Sorry, sir. Unfortunately, you have to stay here. Captain's
We
orders.
can't help?
No.
Oh. Fine, then. Can I go to the outhouse?
Sure.
It's right there.
Is it-
It's that trench right there.
He hands you a bucket here.
Can I at least go around the side of the building to do my business?
No. He says
or-
yes. You can. Yes, that's fine. You can go to the outhouse. He's just.
All right,
No, he's a
well.
dumb guard, so you know.
Yeah, so...
So
I'm
just chuck the kid down into the little septic area.
No, this is just me trying to get away. Just to get away from the crowd. Is this like around back? Am I by myself, basically?
Yes, you are by yourself around back. There's nobody there. You can freely use the bathroom and fart all you want now.
Finally.
Finally.
I've been holding it in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go upstairs and put my armor on.
No, you do not. No, you're not.
Oh,
Yeah. As soon as you try to go in the building, another guard. Excuse me, sir. No, you need to stay right here.
I will try and use my charm and impress ability to con him into. Let me go upstairs and.
Oh, so you're gonna give him the
Dressed.
Will Weston charm? Okay.
Well, no, he can't have Will. Will's his own person.
Actually, Will's still upstairs.
He is.
Will,
That's
show
correct.
him your sword fighting technique.
Give me your roll for it, please.
Let me get my
35?
pants off.
35. Okay. He's just like, all right. You know, you are a noble. You're of nobility. I will trust you and have your word that you are an honest man. Please hurry back.
Indeed, I will.
And he nods and lets you go. Are you planning on doing anything, or actually legit going upstairs to put your armor on?
I'm actually legit gonna put my armor on,
Oh.
but
He goes back
I'm
to
also
bed.
gonna.
Fuck it. Back to bed. Screw these
And
guys.
then I will wait around to see if anyone else manages to get back inside, and before I come back out.
What about the
So if
what about the
we
what are
can
the
go
rest of you,
search.
what are the rest of you guys doing?
I mean, I probably want to do the same thing Torvald's doing. Get in there and
Well, obviously, a
my
guard
armor.
stops you and says, "Excuse me, sir.
yes, young man, what can I do for you?
I can't let you in the building. The captain wanted everybody to stay outside so we can keep you accountable."
Oh, come on now. I just need to get on my armor. You know, you don't expect me to fight out here with my robes, do you?
Well, no, nobody's going to be fighting anybody about here. We're just keeping everybody in the area for questioning. It's
Well, we
routine.
don't know what's going on right now. We need to be prepared for anything.
That's correct.
So just let me put on my armor.
You're using. I
you
guess
want me
you're
to roll?
you're using your charm impress as well,
Yeah,
or trust or something. Or
my charm impress.
go ahead.
All right, let me just roll that. No, 86.
All right, so you try to kind of like, come on. And he's just like, no. And he points.
Please.
Yeah. He just points, tells you no, and he points for you to go even further away from the house.
I'll be your best friend.
Have candy.
God, I got hiccups. Ugh.
Anybody else doing
All right,
anything?
fine.
Lord Lee's just talking to the rest of the adventurers, see what's going on, see what they know.
Nah, Red just tells you the same thing that you know. You know, I woke up, I heard the Ruth screaming. We all came outside. We were told to stay here, so we're waiting.
Interesting.
You get variations of that story.
Yeah. All right, these two assholes next door kept on sword fighting. They kept me up all.
Yeah, I just kept hearing.
clapping.
Master Torvald. Your sword. It's so wonderful inside.
Well struck, sir. Well struck.
Your technique is perfect. So perfect.
My God.
Is this what you wanted, Rick, when you joined the game?
No, not really, not at all.
More, please, sir. More, please.
Please,
And yet
sir,
it's
don't
what
use the
he's getting.
glove.
Anyway,
I mean, I should have expected it, yes, but
Oh yeah.
all right. Now going back to unless you want to do something, Steven, or you're going to wait outside like everybody else. I forgot to
I'm
ask.
trying literally be as inconspicuous as possible.
So you're just going to blend in with the crowd.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Back to Corey, who's paused in by the outhouse right now.
I didn't go in. I'm just.
Yeah, you're standing right there.
Yeah. What can I see through the windows on this side of the building?
It's dark.
I'm
Nothing
gonna-
really.
No lights are on in any of them.
Well, okay. There's lights everywhere, but you really can't see in it from your vantage point. You can see the bottom floor. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm looking in the bottom floor.
You saw Torvald going in. He stopped. He looked around. Then he went up the stairs.
Do I know which room is Torvald's?
I would think. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, you know where his room is on the inside. On the outside, it might be a little bit difficult to figure out. But I mean, from looking,
To roll.
I mean, yeah. Give me a 1d4 roll. Even you find it.
2.
Okay, you found it. You could see him up on the third floor. You don't see him, but you see.
I throw a rock. I do the whole little pebble thing. Tap. Tap.
Well, that Will would hear that. Little Will Weston comes to the window. You can roleplay yourself now, Corey?
No, I'm not going to roleplay myself talking to myself.
Oh.
But he would be. Master Torvald, there's someone at the window.
okay, I will go to the window.
You see Nova throwing rocks at the window. And he waves. That's the wonderful
I
response.
will open the
Throw
window.
another rock. Just be like, come on.
What the hell? I open the window.
Throw down a rope.
I do have rope. I can throw
You-
a rope
You
down.
do have rope, yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
But-
you need some way to restrain young Will.
Oh, no, not that rope, sir. It has so much sentimental value. So, yes, I will climb up the rope.
Back in the box, Will.
Okay, so you climb up the rope. You're in Torvald's room.
Okay, so I will tell Torvald everything that happened so that he knows everything that happened. And I tell him where we stashed the kid.
You stashed
Okay.
the kid.
He's a MacGuffin at this point, so I'm stashing him.
Totally
yes.
not.
This kid is so not worth all this headache.
pausing you in your situation. Those that are outside waiting, guys are having this conversation. The captain of the guard finally comes down and he says, "Okay, I've confirmed that the child has been kidnapped. There is no one at the scene of the crime except for a little gnome sleeping by himself, but he is innocent because he was sleeping. I know I didn't really
did they-
involve you with David.
What did they say up there?
They just basically went in the room and they looked. There's no real
The guy
forensic.
just being dead, like, oh, no, there's
Yeah, he basically just
Kid's gone. Must have been kidnapped.
he looked in, he saw the scene, and he went, okay, yeah, she's not lying, and basically he was just checking. That's all. There was and he checked. He
They
saw
didn't
you
reveal
laying there.
Evil master plan.
Yeah, he's not the evil guy. Stop it.
All right.
He comes running down and he says, "Unfortunately, the child has been kidnapped, and we will be doing a room-to-room search to see where he is, if he's in this room or in this place at all, and we'll be doing a door-to-door search afterwards." I just gave away the whole plan because I'm an idiot, but, that's the way I roll.
No, they would tell you. They
He
would
trusts us.
Yeah, it's like they wouldn't be like, no. He'd be like, yes, we're searching every room.
We're
Which is
searching every
fine, He's
room.
not in any of our rooms.
Yes, searching every room in this place, starting with, this room upstairs, which is none of y'all's room. So
Can we at least wait inside while you're checking everywhere?
yes, you actually will be waiting in the Guildhall room, and if it is your room, you will accompany us to the room. for I guess witness we call to make sure we don't do anything.
To watch them, yeah.
I guess like a third party watch.
Keeping an eye on the person whose room it is in case there is the kid there.
Yeah, so like they, there's no suspicious activity, like they don't plant any evidence or anything. There's always the third party neutral person there. So it'll be the room person, one of my guards, and myself, and we will call on. We will wake up Madison Ophelia, Lady Ophelia. She's one of the elders of the town. So let me get her. She comes after a little while. She will show up. I'll show you what she looks like.
Wait, what was the captain's name again? I forgot.
Quinn, Captain Quinn.
I just love how in-depth this investigation is, but nobody could spot the bite when it happened in the middle of the town.
Yeah, that's true. Everything stopped for this.
This is Lady Ophelia, or Madison Ophelia. She shows up.
Unhappy.
Well, she's an elder woman of the town. She's one of the people that help establish.
Oh, she's one of the elder cult members. Got it.
Corey. And she shows up, and she will be the third party neutral person, is not involved in anything here. And they go from room to room. People come down. It takes a really long time. Now they eventually get to your rooms. Torvald, they look at your room and they say,
Ew.
Wait. Well, see, while they're doing this, I would have snuck back to my room.
Okay. What do you do in your room?
Just literally go to sleep because I'm tired as hell.
Okay. And they get to Torvald's room. They look around and, they don't do anything. They don't plant any evidence or anything like that. And then they get to Lord Lee's room. Do you put up a fight for them going in, Geoff, or no?
No.
Okay.
I have nothing. My character has nothing to hide.
I'm
They
asking.
really
That's
didn't
all.
care.
Shep, they go to your room. Do you put up any type of fight, or you let them come in and look around?
Nope. I invite them in.
They
Cordial,
look under your
all that.
bed. They look in your foot locker. They do things like that.
Ask you what these fuzzy handcuffs are for.
You're here to sword fight with us too.
No, the
I
guard
don't
leaves.
think Shep does that.
Yeah, they look through your closet. They move things around. They move, the desk around to make sure things are the same. They start looking at they take your carpet. They'll look at your carpet to make sure there's no blood stains or anything. Things like that. Stupid things that they would look at.
They take out their old fantasy nightlight.
Ye old, black light.
Ye old black light.
Yeah, they're just looking
this
for
room's still disgusting.
they're looking for weird traipses of anything. They're
Send
being
those
thorough.
prints to the ye old crime lab.
Yes, that's correct. And they finally get to Seran's room. Seran, do you put up a fight, or do you just let them go in and do their thing?
There's really nothing in the room, so yeah.
All right. They come out. All right, he's clean. They get to Nova's room, and they call for the owner of the room. Nobody responds. In fact, all
Kick down
you
the
guys
door.
all of you guys are concerned because he's not around. Yeah. So they knock.
What? I opened the door. What? I'm
We're-
tired. They just woke me up in the middle of my sleep.
They look at you and they're like, "You've been here the whole time sleeping?"
I'm very tired. I'm sorry. What's going on?
The
What's up?
child has been stolen. The child has been kidnapped from the infirmary, and we're doing a room-to-room search.
Which child?
The child.
A child?
Well, that was bitten.
Oh. Yeah,
Not
sure.
everybody might know about that.
Yeah, sure. Look around.
It did happen
Whatever.
at 11 o'clock at night. They might be right.
Let me just say this. They know Corey was there because he was there asking questions. So
No, I'm not playing like I don't know. I'm just playing like I'm tired, and it's taking me a second to remember
oh, okay.
because I am tired.
Yeah.
I'm not playing like I don't know. I'm not trying to lie. It's just like, oh yeah.
Okay. He says, well, we're searching each room. We're going to be taking a few moments to go through your things, move some things around, check some things.
Fine, whatever.
All right. So they They check your bed, underneath your
Yeah,
bed. You
it's
check
like,
your foot
yeah.
locker. They check your little closet area that you keep your supplies in.
They plant evidence. Walk away.
I would be the one they would plant it on. Yeah.
They stuff a child under the bed.
Found
There he
cocaine.
is.
I'm like, wait, that's a different child.
Wait a minute. Yeah, I was like, that's a different child.
They
It's not the child I stole.
they
I mean,
they take up your carpet and look, and they see something underneath it.
Why would they pick up the carpet?
I told you they were looking at carpets, so
At carpets. You didn't say they were picking them
they're
up.
picking them
no,
up.
he did say pick up.
I said picked them up and looked at them, and they're like,
They wouldn't recognize it.
they just look at it and Captain, yes.
What? I
This
like
looks
lotus
like a
petals.
circle.
It's all it is lotus petals.
They just kind of look at it and they're like, that's odd. Looks at you.
I like lotus petals. Come on, man.
No, that's perfectly fine. He
Don't
puts the carpet.
judge.
No judge. Don't leave
I mean,
town.
did you see that Lord Torvald guy's room?
I know. my
You've been
God.
in Torvald's room. I mean, come on.
So that they said that's fine. All right, you're just stay here. Don't go anywhere. If you need
No,
to go,
I'm gonna go back to bed.
yeah, that's fine. He closes the door and they leave.
I go back to bed.
They search the rest of the facility and nobody finds the child. They're like, all right, now we're gonna do a door-to-door search in town. Let's go, and they leave.
They
Yeah,
also
I'm
didn't
going to
find it in
sleep.
the room.
They do not find the child in that room. They leave.
Because who
I'm
would
assuming
stuff
this
a
takes
child in his
hours.
footlocker?
He didn't put him in the footlocker. He was under the bed.
It's like 4 a.m. at this point. After all the searches are all done, I assume that once you guys were freed and released, you either went to bed or just stayed and observed. So, your choice, what you want to do. Old Gnome.
I'll get some sleep.
Okay,
I've been sleeping for a while.
you've been sleeping. That's right. Old Gnome. I assume you probably finally fell asleep after being so tired.
Yeah. I don't have a kid to watch anymore either, so.
That's true. As you're sleeping, a giant spider takes a bite out of you and you die.
Okay. Bye, guys.
That's his last words.
The end of Old Gnome.
Yep.
Torvald,
Time to
Old Gnome
roll.
Jr.
Time to roll a Rupert.
Yeah, Torvald. Where do you go to sleep as well?
Yes, yeah, I'll get back to bed.
Oh, Master, thank you for coming back. More sword fighting?
Is he really eagerly rubbing his hands like that?
Yes, he's rubbing his hands. More sword fighting?
So is this canon? Are they a couple?
knows? They have a very Roman
No.
relationship.
They like the ambiguously gay duo.
A Spartan type relationship.
You don't know exactly what's going on, but Will alludes to things. So,
Will's not all there.
No.
Seran, do you go back to your bed?
Are they done with the investigation in the guild hall?
Yes, they move out to the houses now.
Where's the healer at?
She's in the guild hall waiting with everybody else. She actually heads
She
back.
ran out of town screaming.
Yeah. No, she as when they say they're finally done, I'm going to go back and check on my patient, and she goes to check on old Gnomey. The guards will do what they have to do. I can't do anything else.
During this, did anybody, because I heard that laughter, I was attacked. Did anybody give me the eye or anything while I was observing people?
Not really, no. You didn't notice anybody giving you an eye.
All right, I'm going to go back.
You know what? Actually, you do get an eye from Rue. Because you were the last person out in the hallway guarding, so.
He doesn't know that.
Yeah, she does. She knows who was out there.
We closed the door before we decided who would stay and guard and all that stuff.
She has CCTV and she saw, okay?
Well, then she knows who took the child.
The cameras went out. No, okay, fine. She doesn't give you a stink eye.
No, she bolted the door after
You're right. You're
y'all
right. She doesn't know.
decided.
She doesn't know.
Yes.
She doesn't know. No
God
stink
damn it,
eyes.
Somebody has to do it. I'm gonna go back to the room where Corey or Nova stashed the kid and see if he's still there.
You go back to the room quietly, stealthily. You know what? Give me a prowl because you obviously are trying to be inconspicuous while doing it.
Yeah.
Unless you're just like, I don't give a shit. I'm going to walk that way.
Oh, 4.
All right. You're the most inconspicuous man in the world right now. You walk up the steps and you do a couple, and you duck through the hallway, go back to the room. The child is under the bed where Corey left him.
Apparently, I'm good at stashing children.
Can I check on the child's health? See
No.
why he's still unconscious?
Make of
after all
that what
this?
you will.
Yeah, you can. Well, obviously, you can see him breathing. You don't need to roll for that. If what other symptoms you want to check for, I mean, by all means, you can roll and tell me what you're checking for.
My own eyes. I'm going to investigate the bite and just kind of look at it.
Okay. It looks really weird now that you can see it in some good light. It has a human-like bite mark, but around the edges, there is sharp, jagged things, like another bite. And
So it's
you know
like
what?
2 mouths were biting it.
Give me a doctor's roll for this. The second one. No, first one.
Treatment?
First
The
one.
diagnosis,
First
yeah.
diagnosis for this one.
16.
16. It looks like, I want to say that it's weird to the fact that it doesn't look like it was a jaw bite. It looks like teeth, but not from a jaw.
I had some theories, but you'll have to come wake me up.
So bites, but not from a jaw.
Yes.
Like a lamprey, or?
Not from a jaw is all I can give for description wise. It just, the angle, based on your knowledge of bites, being a doctor, it doesn't coordinate with how a bite would go like that. You know, how a bite would go. It kind of looks like somebody did it.
Like a fake bite?
Yeah.
I see. So a human bite and then a fake animal bite.
Which is basically what Corey saw.
Yeah, I had a theory about that, which I was going to tell you, but then, the whole, we're searching the house, we must find this child immediately.
Hold off on your theory until Steven comes to you.
Yeah, I know.
If
I
he
know.
comes to you.
If he does, yeah. Shut up.
But we're going to leave it there. That's all the time we have.
Yeah.
I'm Vince, not sitting with.
Steven playing Seran Allward.
Jacob playing the sleeping ship.
Jeff playing Victor Liam Brightwood.
David playing old Gnomey.
Corey playing Nova.
And Rick playing Torvald.
And me, Will.
Wait, we'll just get.
Your secret lover.
Good night, everybody.
Okay.
You've been listening to the Palladium Megaverse podcast. This podcast is Palladium Fantasy 1E. The Megaverse is copyright and trademarked by PalladiumBooks.com. For more information on their products, please go to their website. If you'd like to help support this website, please go to RollHigherDie.com. Thank you.